Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Venusian Phoenix Tarot and my name is Lolo. So this is my new channel where I'm doing all 12 signs. I also read for Taurus only at Venus Baby Tarot if you have any Taurus placements. Or if you are dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your June reading. And if you find that you resonate with me as a reader and you would like to book a personal session with me, you can book on my scheduler in the description box below. I have been reading tarot for a really long time. This is just a new channel. So anyway, and also if you like my content, I do hope that you like and subscribe. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you. You have anchors, security and stability. And then you have fish with abundance and luck. I mean, gorgeous. We love. That's amazing. Okay, Virgo for June, please. Ooh, you have attraction. So if you're not in a current relationship, oh, you also have mender relationship. Look at that. I feel like I should. All right. So if you're not in a current relationship, you could definitely be attracting somebody who wants to, you know, hold you down. Okay. Is ready to be serious with you. Okay. But if you've been struggling in a relationship, you could be mending it and you two are, you know, finding that stability and that security. You're deciding to be each other's anchor and make this last long term. Okay, Virgo. You have prosperity. This is freaking gorgeous. Like, the heart chakra, I cannot. Like, oh my gosh, Virgo, I would love to be you right now. Like, look at all this, like, abundance and stuff. This is so incredible. Okay, Virgo for June, please. Okay, so you have comparison, diversity, identity. So I don't know. I mean, with that, you could honestly be changing something about yourself. Maybe changing your hair, changing the way that you dress. Maybe even re-identifying yourself. You know, really feeling like you're more in alignment with something else. You know, and that happens, and that's totally okay. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we have for your tarot. All right, Virgo for June, please. Spirit guides, guardian angels, and higher selves. You have the Hangman. Perhaps you needed a shift in perspective or somebody else around you did. And it can also be like taking a time out, going within. Look at the cocoons right there. 9 of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords. Oh, no. Hold on. I have to go put a sticker on this card. Okay, my apologies. So you have the Empress on the bottom of the deck here. I had to cover her up because of you know, the policies here on YouTube. So anyway, okay, let's get your clarifier cards and we'll get into your message. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. It's just funny, but okay. Clarify the Hanged Man, please, Spirit. All right, we've got the Page of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Death card. Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah. The Fool card was underneath that. The 8 of Swords. The Tower card. And the 6 of Swords with the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Interesting turn of events is what I'm seeing here. Because you have such beautiful energy in terms of abundance and luck. And I'm kind of wondering something. Because look, you have 3 cards of abundance right here. The Empress, the abundance, luck, and then prosperity. So I feel a little bit like something's really working out for you. Could definitely be financially because you have stability and security here. But I wonder if it like actually is causing some complications like in a relationship, if you've been in a relationship. It could be that your partner is getting some sort of pay raise, something like that. And maybe it's causing some complications. I honestly feel like we're going to end up needing to get some more clarifiers on this. But okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. So I'm seeing this attraction here with this Page of Wands like right next to it. So I'm definitely feeling like there is like some sort of spark that happens for you. And I'm kind of actually feeling a little bit maybe that, okay, I have to ask questions. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I don't even need to ask questions. I just had to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so Virgo. So what I feel a little bit is that this Hanged Man, in terms of if you're in a current relationship, okay, and this is just one message that I see, but if you're in a current relationship, that, you know, some time was needed, like a timeout was needed, okay? Time to go within, a time to really reflect, kind of see a different perspective, or just kind of understand your own perspective, maybe like just really consider quite a few things. And I feel like there could have been a sacrifice, like a sacrificing of egos of some sort, like maybe, you know, deciding to just, you know, sometimes like you just have to kind of level your ego, and instead of trying to be right about something, you just decide to just let it go. You know, I always say, would I rather be right or would I rather be happy? And for me, it's I'd rather be happy. So I tend to just try to let stuff go, okay? And so maybe you've decided to do that because I feel like with the butterflies, like you started to transform in some aspect, right? Now, please understand that this is not for everybody, okay? But because the Nine of Pentacles card is here, which is a card of being single in the recent past, there could have been a new spark that you encountered with somebody you were attracted to, somebody who was attracted to you in the recent past. And I am feeling a little bit like maybe you were trying to consider what was the best course of action for you. Because I'm looking over at this fish, and whenever I saw that fish and the fish initially, I heard plenty of fish. And so you could have had more than one option, okay? Especially with the abundance energy, like you had an abundance of attention. And I'm noticing here this comparison. I'm looking over at comparison. So you started to compare the two individuals. And remember, this is if you were in a relationship. And trying to decide which one was the best one, right? But then you have mend a relationship. I think that you came to realize what you wanted the most with that Nine of Cups, okay? Now, you've got the Death card, which is Scorpio, but then you have the Eight of Swords. And so I feel a little bit like there is still some sort of like blockage or hindrance in terms of this. Like there was some sort of transformation that has occurred, but there's still some sort of blockage. So I do want to dive in a little bit and see what that's about. But do you see at the Knight of Swords, the Lover's card, the Devil, okay? Like, to me, for those of you that were in a relationship and you're mending a relationship, there is another person that you were really attracted to, or that person was really attracted to you, okay? Now, I don't want to just read about that. I want to say a little bit to... No, just let me finish what I was going to do first, and then I'll go back. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Yeah, exactly. The Queen of Wands. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay. So for you, Virgo, I feel like again, the Queen of Wands for me sometimes can be like the other woman, right? The other person, especially when the Empress is on the table. So there's another person, okay? And then the Six of Cups, which can be like a soul energy, soul connection energy. It can also be somebody from the past. It can also be, you know, your person, especially with the Four of Wands here. So something has definitely rocked the boat in you. It could be in a relationship, but it can definitely be within you as well, because you're unsure of what direction to take. Okay? But I feel like you do reach some sort of resolution with that Ace of Swords. Like there is a tower moment, right? There is a sudden realization that you experience where you realize what is the best course of action for you in the near future. Now tell me a little bit more about that Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. You walk away from one of them, but I'm trying to figure out which one. I don't know. That's all looking like pretty new energy. But I mean, with the Page of Cups too, it can also be an apology. So here's what I'm going to do. Tell me about this one. Okay, tell me about that one. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so if this is your story, okay, I do feel like the moving on energy, the breaking things off energy could be with this other person who was really attracted to you, because you show up as the Queen of Swords towards this individual. You decide to move on from this, the Four of Wands. You decide to mend your relationship and work through it. Okay? That's interesting. It may have required a lot of strength for you to do this, because, I mean, this Page of Wands, there could have been a very strong attraction, especially with the Queen of Wands. And it may have been difficult to do, but I feel like you also were trying to make the right decision for yourself, is what I'm feeling. Now, I want to know a little bit about this prosperity. Five of Cups. To the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the prosperity for you is in terms of love. Like, you go from being very sad and grief-stricken to feeling like you're the happiest person on the planet. You know, like, you have everything that you could possibly want. I mean, this is definitely like feeling like you lived the dream. But I would also be aware of making sure that you're not in the how do I put this? So I used to, so I had this spiritual teacher who would say to me, in terms of like a toxic relationship that I once had, you know, that things would go from stardust to like like whale crap, you know, like just a big pile of crap, right? Like, and it would just sort of cycle. Like, we'd be like floating in the clouds, and then it would just be like a pile of crap, you know? And like with that Ten of Cups, you know, that can definitely be like floating in the clouds, right? And then the Five of Cups can be like, oh great, like this sucks, like it's just, you know, you're so just weary and depressed, right? And so I would definitely focus on, you know, making sure that this isn't something that has a lot of highs and lows. You know, and perhaps the person, like somebody that you're letting go of, it does have a lot of highs and lows. Okay. And that's the one that you're deciding to move on from. But I mean, I do feel like you're moving towards a more happier time in terms of love and relationships. Yeah, this reading seems to mostly be about love, Virgo. So, but I am going to pull some career cards for you. I grabbed the wrong ones to try to get, you know, a little more information for you. So let's go ahead and see what messages you have for Virgo for career and finances for the month of June, please. Okay, you have emotions. You have beauty. Oh no, we dropped a card. And you have explore. So, okay, it says right here, earn money doing something that you love. Now, for some of you, this could be in terms of the beauty industry. Or it can also just be embracing your unique style, doing something that you love to do. And I feel like, also it says your inner world must match your outer world for things to change, and your emotions are affecting your finances. So, I mean, it could be that you're needing to get yourself in alignment with what you're wanting to achieve in your life, and it could be perhaps at times you feel lowly about yourself, and there's just a need to, that 5 of Cups to 10 of Cups, there's just a need to get in alignment, get your own energy in alignment with that dream for yourself, and something that I work on is, I imagine myself as the person who is living the life of my dreams. And I pretend like fake it till you make it, right? I decide that I am already that person, and I act as if I am that person, even if I don't necessarily 100% feel that way about myself. I am going to act as if, okay? So I think that is a message for you, is to act as if you already are that person. You already have that dream. You already have that career. You already have whatever you want to achieve in your life. It could be the home that you want. It could be, the number in the bank account that you want. You know what I mean? So, okay, you also have keep trying. There are no mistakes or just opportunities to learn and grow. And then it also says you may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. So I think that also, like, all these messages are not really saying a lot about like what's to come in terms of your finances. It's more about the internal, like what you're doing with the internal, like how maybe you deny yourself something in your life, and what you're needing to work through, okay? Because I feel like right here it says asking for help. You may need to ask for some help in life in terms of, and I don't think that that's on a financial level, because you have abundance and prosperity, so, and stability and security. So I actually feel like there is some sort of abundance and prosperity coming into you. Like I said, it could have to do with a partner. But I feel a little bit like there is something that you want to pursue in your life. Oh, it's the Judgment card too. So there also could be some sort of like legal, like a judgment that's made in your favor, that is going to bring you some extra finances as well. But something is going to help rise you up out of a difficult situation. Yeah, and help. Look, things are going to start moving quickly for you in terms of finances, like Justice card on the bottom of the deck. But I feel like there's also this energy of really not like feeling like what you do for a living fits anymore. And you may have loved it at one point in time in your life, but I feel like you're also wanting to pursue something different for yourself. And I just keep looking at this Death card in the middle. Like you're wanting to do something different. You realize you are realizing what it would be most emotionally fulfilling for you, or what your dreams are, like what your wishes are for yourself. But you know that you have to have the courage and the strength to close out chapters in your life, put things to rest that are no longer working for you or just don't fit with you anymore, so that you can embrace new opportunities. But I feel like you get stuck in your head, or you get stuck in your emotions. You may be a little bit worried about these transitions, and it could be due to the fact that, you just don't know if you can yet, okay? And it could be due to like burdens and responsibilities around you. But I feel like for the most part, it's emotions. Like it's how you feel about yourself. It's how you think about yourself. I feel like it's something that you struggle with because of the fact that a lot of trust and faith would be required of you, and you want to hang on to what's comfortable and secure. I mean, you are an earth sign after all, Virgo. So I think that is something to really dive into and look at, okay? So let's go ahead and get a couple of these real fast. Oh, interesting. So you could actually be connecting with or you know, in a relationship with or marrying even somebody who comes from a family who has money. And that could be part of this abundance and prosperity. And then you have poaching, and then you have light bulb. You coming to a realization of how they feel, which I feel like could be you, could be another person. But this poaching card also talks about attracting people who are already in relationships. And this could be somebody, you know, this person who was, you know, very attracted to you and you were already tied up. But it can be vice versa. I mean, this whole reading could be reversed. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be your energy. It could be somebody else's energy. But let's get you a closing oracle message and then we'll close up. All right. So we have the Knight. We have drifting. Okay, there we go. Then we have blossoming and the Earth Mother. So with the joy on the bottom of the deck. Look, Virgo, I think that you're just being really called. Like I said, I mean, with that Hanged Man, I think that you're just in the Eight of Swords, the Death card. Like you're very much being called to really take a time out and look within yourself and really try to work through something. I mean, because I'm getting this sense that like you feel like you're drifting further and further away from your dreams and your goals in life. And so I feel like this Knight energy is telling you to really address it, like look into it, like what is stopping you, because you have the components to make things really blossom for you in your life. I think the only thing that holds you back is your own mind. So that's something to consider, and I hope that this helps you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.